Good morning. Thanks for joining us. I'm Nancy Lydia Mahaffey, coming back to you with the updates about what's happening in Ethiopia this past week and what we are really experiencing right now. This past week, the Vatican Pope Francis has issued solidarity with the Ethiopian Church. He has held a mass, and he has also asked all the Catholic churches to hold a mass for Ethiopian Christians and the persecuted church in Ethiopia. The following day, Prime Minister Dr. Abiy came out with the statement, which I think it was late to begin with, but this statement did more damage to his image than it did repair anything. When I think it lowered him from being a prime minister of a country to a prime minister of an ethnic, because he was talking about synergy philosophy to unite everything and see as one. But in order to be able to achieve what he hoped his statement will do, that he actually had to lower his standard and address the deceased by their ethnicity. So first, there are so many other factors to this that I would like to address. In my opinion, there was three things that he wants to achieve in this statement. First of all, he wants to show that, look, there are more Oromos who died in this clash, so it was not ethnic based. Two, he wants to show that there are also, he said about 40 Christians and 34 Muslims. So he wanted to show that it was not a religious based. And third, I think he made it look like he said there was clash between groups, and 10 of them were killed by law enforcement, and the rest, basically, the fight broke up, and then each group, each side lost people. So I think this was so far out, and it definitely was not what portrayed what was on the ground when things happened. We were getting videos, we were getting pictures, we were now the witnesses. We have people who actually survived that attack, that event, and now they're sharing on a TV, and they're sharing it on the radio for everyone to hear. So it was not a clash between groups. It was not also just one ethnic attacking, the Oromos also being killed. What we knew, and what I can say so far we know, is that because of Jawar's irresponsible post, the Gero hooligans decided to go out and attack people. And their target was anyone that's not Oromo and that's not Christian, that's one is a Christian. So that target them, especially in REC, Kofele REC and Dodola REC, as well as in Bale Robe and Hararge. So we do have those things. And even in the record, it shows that about 63 Amharas who are Christians who were sheltering in the church that has reported their house and their business being burnt, and they were beaten up. So we do have that record. It was ethnic based, it was religious based. So do I believe Dr. Abiy's report? No, not a bit. It was a cooked up data, probably was given to him by Oromia police and also Oromia regional government, which both of them had shown throughout this crisis, this event, that they were not impartial. They were standing by as the others were getting killed. They were giving actually a legal coverage for the others. Again, also we're getting report they're arresting the wrong people. The real killers, the people who actually committed this crime, are not getting arrested. So if he has nothing to hide, if he thinks what the report that he came out to, then there's no problem. He should invite an international independent body to come, report, investigate, and report. That's the report I believe. But until then, I'll stick with what I heard, what I saw, and the witness's testimony. It was targeted based on ethnicity and religion. So this statement that he released, it did more damage to his political career than anything else he has done so far. It clearly shows that he stood up with the people who committed the crime than the victims. So I'm sincerely very disappointed about his decisions. I think he should have gone to the site and visited. I think he should have consoled the people who lost their loved ones. I think he should have visited the victims in the church. They were sheltered in churches, and the people who were actually injured and hurt in the hospitals, and also order for health care and food and water to be delivered for those people. I think he should have showed that that was more important to him. There was two paths before him, and unfortunately he chose to side with his ethnic politics than standing with the rest of Ethiopians. So where is this going to lead us? This is going to lead us again to the road or the path that we, most of us are fighting for, that Ethiopia should stay united. Our difference should be our strength, that we should be, that we shouldn't choose between our ethnicity and Ethiopia. Everyone could be good Oromo and good Ethiopian, good Amhara, good Ethiopian, a good, Somali Ethiopian, a good Sidamo Ethiopian, a good Walaita Ethiopian. So this ethnic politics should end. This ethnic federalism is what brought up the whole thing for us, and it is serving the TPLF purpose. That's the only thing that's going to save our country. We need to dismantle it, and we should choose to stand united together. And that's all I have for now. Until next time, be well.